So we're getting ready to go down to Tennessee next week, and there's been some maintenance I've been putting off on the shop truck for a while. First of which being the battery tray is broken. This truck was in an accident before I got it, and it's needed a battery tray for a while. I've had it, I just haven't been wanting to get around to fixing it. Secondly, these battery cable ends are pretty much trashed, and I actually keep these on the shelf. So while we have the battery out, put the new tray in, we'll throw some new battery terminal ends on it and take the rest of the bolts out for this. So we get those cleaned up. We're going to change the oil on it. It's low on washer fluid. Check the rest of the fluids, and we'll go from there. So we got the battery actually mounted down in here now on the new tray. It's not cracked or broken, it's held down. And we put new battery cable ends on because these are the ones that it had before, and I had issues with them not wanting to stay tight. Went ahead and topped up the washer fluid. Now I'm going to hop underneath it. We'll get the oil drained, get the oil changed up on this thing because it's about 200 miles overdue. Never used this on my shop truck before, but I know Dad's pretty happy with its performance in his bus. So it can't hurt a almost 300,000 mile motor. Probably nicer than this deserves, but we'll give it to it anyway. It says this is good for engines between 4 and 6 quarts, and to the top of the fill mark, this thing's about 5.5. So we'll go ahead and put the whole bottle in here. All right, we got it stickered. Let's go ahead and start it. Got oil pressure. Now I need to reset my radio here because I did have the battery off. So we got that fixed, and then I think all that's left is I need to get the airbag light on this fixed. One of the front impact sensors is disconnected from the accident, so I'll have to get that fixed. But it's not a big deal. I mean, we're making progress on the truck. I started to clean it out today. We're getting close to the time of the year where I don't need to be keeping my coveralls, hoodies, extra long sleeve shirts. So I started getting all that out from behind the seat. Just trying to get the truck cleaned up and ready to go down to Tennessee. So another thing I've been wanting to do to the shop truck is it's got a stock exhaust and it's quiet. And that doesn't work for me. So went over to Junior's because he had this laying on the shelf that he wasn't going to use. So this is going to end up on the shop truck today. All right, we got the old stock muffler off, which wasn't looking the greatest to start with. Let it warm up a minute here, and then we'll give it some revs and hear how it sounds. All right, it's a little bit cold here, but we're gonna have Anthony give it some throttle and see how it sounds. Go. That's a lot better. So I'm running to the car wash today just to get the salt washed off of this thing. But just cruising here, it's not too bad as far as volume goes. We'll go get on it. Still not that loud. Alright, we got it washed up. Now I'll take it back. Surprisingly, this is still the quietest vehicle I own. It does sound pretty good now. Stopped by Dad's house to help him wire up the bus, but he's already done for the day, so I'll have to come over here tomorrow and give him a hand finishing that up. But just be another video for tomorrow.